What's up guys, this is Attila and welcome to Pantera Riff of the Week. In this video series I'm focusing on Pantera riffs and songs. I try to pick the ones that I think that are not as obvious as some would think. And today I'm gonna show you the bridge riffs of 5 minutes alone. So let's get into it. So the riff starts from the 5th fret on the A string with the slide up to the 9th fret. So after the slide you pick the 9th fret on the D string with an upstroke and then come back to the A string on the 9th fret with the downstroke and then chromatically down to the 8th with an upstroke, then another downstroke and then a slide together. That's the first part of the riff. I would practice this first. The next note would be the 7th fret on the E string and you start with the downstroke. And the logic behind, because there is that you would want to think like if it's an all alternate picking part. If you would pick the note that we just slide down to, then it would be an upstroke. So that's the logic behind. And after the downstroke, on the A string, from now on, it's always an upstroke. And that's a key in the whole thing. Upstroking those notes on the A string has a more aggressive vibe to it. So you would actually want to put that stress on it as well. It's very good to practice this acoustically. Next, I would practice the riff until this part. And after the upstroke on the A string, it's another downstroke and then a slide down. So, and then up on the 4th fret, down on the 3rd on the E string, slide down, up on the 2nd A string, then you end it on the 1st fret on the E string with the downstroke. The last part together from the bar chord would look like this. Now let's put it together slowly first. It's a mixture of bridge number 1 and bridge number 2, let's call it that. So let me show you bridge number 2 now. Until this, it's the same. And then, instead of going to the 5th fret on the E string, it goes to the 7th fret and goes down chromatically, picking every note. So let me show you together. And after that, from the 5th fret on the E string, you slide down a whole note, upstroke on the A string, downstroke, and then a slide down on the E string. Okay, so this riff starts with a slide up on the E string. You slide up from around the 3rd fret to the 7th fret. And then you pick the 5th fret on the A string, again with an upstroke. And then come back chromatically from the E7 to the 5th with an alternate picking. After this chromatic riff, from the 5th you slide down to the 4th fret. And then there's a pattern in which you again always used an upstroke on the A string, a downstroke on the E string, and slide down a half note on the E string. So this is the pattern. And at the end of bridge number 3, after you pick the 5th fret on the A string here, then you start to go down chromatically on the E string using a power chord and doubling from the 4th fret everything. Together it will sound like this. I really like the way how Dime used to play this part live. He used to put a lot of pinched harmonics there. Let me show you what I'm thinking about. Sometimes he actually muted the E string and not only used pinched harmonics on the A string but also bent the notes. Stuff like this. I think it's pretty cool. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching it, and please feel free to leave any feedbacks or suggestions or a like, and see you next time. Ciao.